Okay, there, students. So we meet again. So now we will talk about the use of will for the future. So things that we predict might happen in the future, as well as, yeah, talking about it in general. So I'm going to share my screen with you. So, okay, let me just, here we go. So nobody told me when I trained to be a teacher that I would have to teach my classes online through a computer. I always expected I would have to be in front of people in a class with a whiteboard. But when I did my training, I used an interactive whiteboard that could, with a special pen, that could show videos and things like that and graphics. But I didn't expect this. But what will happen next? Who knows, in the future, I might be out of a job if they start making robots to become teachers. What do you think about that? Would you enjoy having a robot teach you? I hope they don't discipline you in a wrong way. I don't know what how the robot would deal with you. So let's have a read what this says. Will all teachers be robots in the future? I'll try not to read it like a robot. How will technology change the world of work? Question mark. Nobody really knows, but we can make predictions. Scientists think that some jobs will disappear because of new technology. For example, there won't be any mechanics because robots will repair our cars. Programmers will lose their jobs too because robots will write all the computer software. It's a bit like artificial intelligence, AI. And scientists don't think we'll need pilots as robots will fly planes. But what about teachers or doctors? Will robots take their jobs? Probably not. Robots are very good at technical work, but they aren't very good at dealing with people. Okay, so all my students are different. All of you are different. So I have to treat you all slightly different. Some of you are a bit too quiet. I have to encourage you to talk. And then some of you talk too much. And luckily with Zoom class, I have a mute button, so I can mute you if that happens. But yeah, you all have different characteristics. Some work very hard. Some need a bit of encouragement, and they don't like to work too hard. And, so we use will to talk about the future and to make predictions. So the form of will, or if it's with not, it's won't, isn't it? So and then we again, like going to, we use the base form of the verb. My sister will be 18 next month. There will be a party. So here the base form is the verb to be. But yeah, we don't normally need the verb to be with will or won't. There'll be a party. But yeah, in this instance, the base verb is also the verb to be. We won't be at home this weekend. Again, it's the verb to be for the negative. Will she get the job for the question? So we put will at the beginning, and this time the main verb is get, and that's the base verb. What will your friend do? Okay, she'll go to university. So we can see there that the main form of the verb is go. Okay, so we just use the base form to keep it simple. So let's have a look at these questions in exercise 3. Okay, if I can, so for the future, so what the text said, robots, well, they will repair our cars. Yeah, and a lot of companies, robots are used to build cars when they make them in the factory now. Robots will write computer programs, it said. Robots will fly planes like on autopilot. Well, that's like a drone, isn't it? Robots won't work as doctors, they believe. So doctors still need to ask a lot of questions to their patients. But it is possible that a robot could do surgery, because a robot cannot have a shaky hand, you know, it's very precise. Okay, robots won't teach students at school. Oh, thank God for that. So I still have a job. And you don't need to worry about a RoboCop style teacher who's going to get boom, 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 like that. So we can shorten it with a contraction like apostrophe LL, I'll, you'll, he'll, they'll, etc. So if it's a short answer, though, we just use I will, or after the names of people, Jack will be there. We don't say Jack will be there, but Jack will be there. Okay, so for exercise 4 then, let's just complete this one quickly. It's my dad's birthday next week. He'll be 40. And is your dad 40 years old already? My sister is at university. She'll finish her degree next June. So it normally takes about 3 years. The new sports centre won't open until next year. And the coach will leave the hotel at that time, 8 a.m. Halley's Comet passes Earth every 75 years. So we won't see it again until 2061. So they can predict the astrological timetable, and they can exactly predict when we will see it again. And the next Surfing World Championship will take place in Hawaii. So this year, the Olympic Games will take place in Tokyo. Okay, so maybe you can predict your future, which university you will go to, what subject you will study, what job you will do. It might be a bit hard to predict your salary in the future. And yeah, you can predict if you get married and have children, where you will live. Okay. And then, yeah, you can ask the questions here. So, will you go to university? I think most of you will. What subject will you study? What job will you do, and how much will you earn? So, so for the question, will goes before the subject. Will you get married? Yes or no one. Will you have children, and how many will you have? Oh, it's hard to know. You can predict, but you never know. Okay, and then will you live in a house or flat? Okay, so that's all for will and won't today. So I will see you next time. That's my prediction. Bye for now.